Hello. I hope that I'm actually live this time. I really hope I am. Make sure you say hi if you're here and you can see me. Let me turn the sound off on my computer. Hold on one second. Okay. Hey, Luisana. I'm having some major technical difficulties tonight. Bear with me. I've never had so much trouble going live as I am right now. Man. Okay. Hi, Georgia. Hi, Di. Hi, Dee. Oh. Hey, Molly. Hey, Belinda. I don't know what the problem was. Hopefully it's fixed, but my phone just like would not connect to YouTube. I don't know. I have no idea what was wrong or what was going on, but that's what I don't know. It just wasn't. YouTube is live because of YouTube is jealous because of the Facebook lives. You're probably right. That's probably what it is. Okay, so what I thought we were gonna do today is YouTube need updating. I don't know. I do have a phone update. Like my operating system on my phone needs to be updated, so I'm wondering if it has something to do with that. But YouTube was the only thing that wasn't working, so I'm not sure. I've been having trouble with my Wi-Fi all day today though, so I'm not really sure. But regardless, hopefully you guys can all hear me and see me and everything is fixed. I hope. Okay, so what we're going to do tonight, I think, is create some space-themed stuff. I am in the process of planning my 4-year-old's 5th birthday party. So he's turning 5 July 31st, so his party will be the weekend after that. And he has requested a space theme. And I wanted to go with something a little less whimsical because he's really into like scientific space, like not necessarily like cartoony space. So I was experimenting making a different kind of space galaxy background than I normally make. So normally I go for like more bright colors like purples and pinks and like green and stuff like that. This one I went with like more muted like bluish green kind of color and like a soft pink in with the black, and it was super easy to do, so I hope you guys will like that. And then what I was thinking is I'm actually going to get this, I've already scanned it and everything, and I am going to make it into a postcard. So this image will be the back of the invitations that I send out, and then the other side will have like the party details and stuff like that. So I thought that would be really cool. Hopefully it turns out how I like. But I've already scanned that and I'm gonna order those, which I think is really cool because I'm not trying to ink blend that many backgrounds, and it's only like $15 for 50 postcards. So I figured I'll use them for the invitations, and then I'll use the rest. I'll like cut them up and make them into tags or something. But I figured I would show you guys how I made this. Hopefully I can sort of replicate it. I just was doing random stuff, so sometimes I can't always create it exactly. Did you see Not Too Shabby is having a contest? What kind of contest? Like a moon, mountain, and lake. That seems... Oh my gosh, that is really cool. Oh, that's so neat. That's really cool. I never even saw that. That's super cool. Di, July 31st, your grandson is going to be 18. That's so cool. Mine's only going to be 5, so they're 13 years apart, but they share a birthday with Harry Potter, in case you didn't know. Okay, so in order to move this, Heidi, tell me more about the Not Too Shabby contest, because I did not see it. Oh, to help her decide where to go on vacation. I need somebody to plan me a vacation. That'd be great. But then I'd have to pay for it, and then that's the deal breaker. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm using Weathered Wood Distress Ink. So this is Mountain Northwoods Beach. Ooh, cool. This is Weathered Wood. It's like a really, really soft, bluish kind of gray sort of color, and I thought it worked perfect for this background. So I'm going to dab off some of it because I don't want like a super harsh amount of the color coming in. You want some of it to be dark, but you don't want it to be like super crazy. The only thing that I didn't really like as much about this one is that it was really like kind of in lines. So I'm hoping to just make it a little bit more random, maybe. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. Hey, Evilise. All right, so I am just doing some ink blending. Like I said, kind of more random this time. 6 a.m. Oh no. Well, I hope you had fun. That sounds awesome. Okay. So hopefully that works. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll kind of experiment. I'm going to try to make a few of these and see if I can get a result that we like. Okay, so then my other color that I used that I really, really liked the way that it turned out is Tattered Rose. So again, these are just the regular distress inks. And this is such a pretty color. And what I did is I just went in and filled in all of the extra space. A ton of MFT. Ooh, I might have to join in on this challenge. You know I love some MFT. Okay. Hey, Heidi, did you notice, or is this a thing that they're not doing You've Been Spotted anymore? Are they not doing that on the My Favorite Things challenges like they used to? Because it seems I couldn't find any for like the last several months. Because you know, like when you would enter the My Favorite Things challenges, then the following Tuesday they would do like a You've Been Spotted thing, and I couldn't find any. Okay, so I know that this looks ugly. Don't worry, I think we'll make it look better. We'll see what happens. Okay, so then we're just gonna go straight in with the black soot. So first we used the weathered wood, then we went in with the tattered rose, and then now we're gonna start in with the black soot. So the first thing that I like to do is go around the edges. I like to kind of create a like boxed in sort of space scene, but you don't have to do this. Like you don't have to put black on all the edges. I just particularly like that. Totally, you don't have to. It's just personal preference. But I'm putting it on pretty thick around the outsides. Belinda says, okay, I just drank caffeine. Back to stay with my mom. Had my granddaughters from 7 to 4. Oh my gosh. I'm sure you guys are exhausted. Oh, but it has to be the 28th. Okay. Well, we'll see. Oh, you guys, I am so close. Speaking of the 28th, that's when links are due for my video hop that I've got planned. And I can't wait to see what all the people have made. Okay, let's see. So then now with a really light hand, I'm just going in with the black soot and kind of blending some of those areas so that it's not a harsh transition from super dark black. And then, I don't know, I just want to have kind of like some grayish areas, some that are just the color, and then some that are just black. So I want it to be like a nice blend of all of it. Yeah, see, I think I like this better where it's not like lines, because kind of what I did before is I did like a blending of the strip and then a strip and then a strip, and it just didn't quite turn out how I wanted it. It's black soot. It's distress ink. Distress ink. Yeah, it's black soot. It's a really good one. Oh no! Look what I've done. Whoops-a-daisies, you guys. I messed up. Oh well, it's all right. Okay, so still, it doesn't look like a whole bunch. It doesn't look like much yet. But the magic happens when you do a couple different things. So first, the first thing you have to do is add water, because these are distress inks and they work best with water. I might be able to recreate this one since you aren't using oxides. Yes, it's just the original distress inks. They work so well for galaxy backgrounds. I love them. All right, so I'm going to use this distress sprayer. But I'm not going to spray it directly on my paper. What I'm going to do is spray it into my hand a bunch of times, and then I'm going to just plop it down like that, because you get bigger blobs. See, like I've got that giant blob right there. You just get a different look than if you spray it. There you get like more fine bits. A genius. I know, Luisana, I know. I'm so smart. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I like to do it that way because it just gives you a varied look. Like you get the bigger splotches and you can really make it look different. You evil genius, you. My 2-year-old is always going, ma ha ha. And I die laughing like every time because it's so funny in his cute little 2-year-old voice. Ma ha ha. Okay, so I know that this looks kind of weird. It looks bizarre probably. It's got all these weird splotches, but that is part of what gives it the depth and makes the background look so, so cool. So then what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna use some acrylic paint. You could use, you can use Nuvo drops, a white Nuvo drop. You can make, or you can use enamel accents. You can use acrylic paint. You can use white gesso. There's a whole bunch of different stuff you can use as long as it is opaque. That's the one thing. You don't want something that's like super watered down, because then it's just going to make more blobbies like this and it's not going to look really white. So you definitely want to use something that is opaque. So what I'm going to do is spritz this one with the water. You can experiment with what you like best. If you prefer the more watered down, or if you like it thicker, and then you're just going to use a paintbrush. You can also use the Tim Holtz splatter brush, which I have here, and that works really good too. It just depends. I'll show you both. So here I've got the paint on the paintbrush, and I'm just going to tap it like this, and it just drops right on like beautiful, beautiful stars. It's so pretty. All right, so I'm going to put that down, and I'll show you with the splatter brush. So I just kind of like, I don't know if this is the right way to use this, but this is what I do. I just kind of like smoosh it around like that, and then I pinch here. I kind of hold it like this, and I pinch, and then you just kind of slowly let go like this, and then it goes directly on. You get much smaller splatter this way, which is a really cool way to vary your galaxy look. She fancy, I use a toothbrush. But yeah, so you can get varied results depending on which method you use, depending on what you're going for. Just do you, whatever makes you happy, right? I like some more big splatters, so that's what I'm gonna add a little bit more to the bottom here, because I want a whole bunch of stars. I like to go like right in the corners. Woo. If you get some like this, that's okay. They just look like shooting stars. Totally fine. And I am going crazy with the stars. I don't really care. I think they're fabulous. And look at that. Now we have a super, super cool galaxy background. And it was so easy. Like, it takes no time at all. It's so fast. It looks different than our other one, but I think that that's really cool. So those are the two. How cool is that? These colors are so, so perfect for a galaxy background. I just picked some because I was like, oh, I want that soft kind of like, what is that word? Ethereal, whatever that word is. I wanted that sort of feel, and I super, super love it. So I'm obsessed. Love, love, love it. All right, so we'll make another one. I'm gonna kind of clean up the majority of the splatter. I'm gonna see if we can leave that there because I don't want to have to pour out more paint and like remix it all again. We'll see what we can get done before it dries. Love it, tired, can't use the creativity. Mind to find something inducing. Oh, thanks guys. Yeah, I really, really like it. I think it looks so pretty. I don't know, I'm obsessed. All right, so then let's try, instead of instead of just using the inks and the splatter, I want to try layering on Simon's Stargazer stencil too. So let's go ahead and blend another background. Oh, thanks, Fatima. I actually just went and got my nails done today. So I've only had them for like a couple hours. Thanks. Oh, thanks, Dee. Hi, Anne. But hi anyway. You are welcome to come at whatever time works best for you. All right, so let's start with some pink this time. Normally I go in first with the blue, but whatever. I'll probably just fill it in with the pink anyway, but it's all right. But I really like how you can just make your own. I mean, you can make it look like whatever you want, which I just think is so cool because every piece is unique. You're not going to have the same thing as anybody else, which I think is just really cool. I don't know why, but that's like important to me sometimes, like to be able to make something and know that, you know, 5 other people at the birthday party are not going to have the same decor, or, you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like everything gets so commercialized lately that it gets hard to kind of feel like you're doing your own thing. And like when you go to a birthday party, then like everyone has the same cards. Sometimes that's happened when we have friends come to our kids' birthdays or something. Like 3 or 4 of them will bring the exact same card, and it's so weird. Oh, that's okay, Dee. I'll see you later. I never get complimented on my nail color. It's because I'm so fancy, Luisana. That's the reason. I'm just so much more fancy than you. And the funny thing is, I didn't even start doing my nails until like pretty recently, like within the last few months. I never had even had gel nail polish before. Oh, actually, the first time I ever got my nails done, like at a for gel polish, I'd had a couple times where I got them done for like a friend's wedding or something, and my wedding I got like a French manicure or whatever, but the first time that I ever got gel nails was when I went to Creativation this year. I got, because I wanted to have pretty nails to go, and I knew that it was going to come off and chip like before I even got there. So I went and got gel nails. So that was in January of this year. That was the first time I ever got them done, which is crazy. All right, so this is so easy, you guys. I don't wear it either. Only color on my nails is ink or paint. Yeah, I mean, I'm guilty of both too. My hands get pretty yucky. All right, so I'm just gonna go in super light hand with the black soot. You don't want to go crazy because you don't want like big black smears and things like that in your galaxy. I mean, maybe you do, I don't know. But I don't want that. So here we are. And when you go over the stuff in the middle, you just kind of want to put like a light coat on it. You don't want to completely cover it up. You just want to make it look like it's, I don't know, at this point, it just looks kind of like grungy and dirty. It doesn't look, you know, whatever, I don't know. I'm probably just making stuff up. I just think it looks pretty, and that's why I do it. Let's be real. That's the real reasoning behind it. Okay, so now we've done that. What I want to do is take, okay, now let me think about this. Do I want to put on the Stargazer stencil before I add any water, or do I want to add water through the stencil? Because that could be okay. That could be how I get my splotches and stuff. Let's try that. All right, so I'm gonna use my sprayer. I'm gonna go from pretty high up. I'm trying not to like get it all over my inks over on the side there. Now I'm putting a pretty good amount of water on this. We'll see what happens. If it doesn't turn out, that's totally fine. It's not a big deal. We can always just blend another one. Luisana recently wanted to experience what it was like to be a lighter shade, like of skin color? Or what? A lighter shade of what? Okay, so then once it's had time to sit for a minute, you can just blot up the color. I have no idea if this is gonna work. Oh my gosh, she wanted to be a lighter skin color. Oh, Louisana. She crazy. Ooh, look how much it's lifting. I wonder if it went underneath. Oh, you just yelled it out loud. Knowing me, I'll get white paint all over it and oh well. Okay, so you can't really see it too much. I can see it very faintly. I'm wondering if you'll be able to see it more once it dries, or if it's kind of just, because you know sometimes when you do water resist stuff, when it's still a little wet, it doesn't really show up that much, and then once it dries a little bit, it will kind of get better. All right, you guys, I let my husband borrow my heat tool, and he returned it dirty. There should be a fee. There should be a fee for that. He was using it to melt the flooring so that he could cut our bathroom floor to put it on. My God. Oh, you can see it when the light hits it? Yeah, it's kind of crazy. All right, I'm going to turn the heat tool on and try to dry it a little faster and see what happens. Almost grounds for divorce. I know, right? How dare he? Look how gross the back of it looks. Whoa. I don't really feel like it helped that much. Maybe we can figure out something else to do. You can see it a little bit better, but not much. Not enough that I'm happy with it. Okay, so let's see. Oh, I'll never be able to get it lined up again though, will I? Oh wait, maybe. Maybe. I think it's like right there. Okay. All right, what are we gonna do? Okay, I have an idea. What we can do is, let me get a little foam brush really quick. Hold on 1 second. So I have a little container that has in it like some foam brushes and things like that. I think that might work. There's all kinds of goodies in here. All right, let's start with that. And we'll see where it takes us. But I was thinking maybe we could just do the same kind of thing. Oh, it's like drying. And just, oh, but see, it's too watered down. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Let's get that off of here. Let's just put some new paint down. Now I'm gonna have to wash my stencil and everything, but it'll be fine. It's all for the sake of experimenting. We'll see where we get. I should have used my Make Art Station, you guys. That would have been cool. Hopefully this doesn't bleed too much. I'm always really bad about that, like putting too much ink or paint or whatever and then it bleeds. Blah. We'll see what happens. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Like, I don't care if every single one is like completely covered, if you know what I mean. Just so long as it's like mostly okay. It's okay if some of them are a little splotchy. Oh no, I got paint on my brand new nails. Ah. See, that's the only bad thing about trying to get your nails done is I always immediately mess them up because that's just my life. All right, so for this one, what I might do is instead of doing the stars splatter in white, since we've got these stars and stuff in the background, like the constellations and little star type feel, What I might do is use like some sort of shimmer or like a metallic maybe for the splatter so that it gets a little bit of variation. I'm not sure yet. Welcome back, Belinda. Well, oh, what I was saying earlier, you guys, I forgot to like finish my thought, is I'm so close to 3,000. I think I'm only like 7 subscribers away. It's crazy. It's funny because like I was kind of getting like a decent number of subscribers a day or like a week or whatever. And then like the closer I got to 3,000, it's just been like slowing down and slowing down. Okay. It kind of reminds me, it's like a little more patriotic. But that's okay. All the different vibes. It's kind of cute though. All right, so what I'm going to try to do, I'm just going to slide that over real quick. I'm just going to kind of spritz this down real quick and try to wipe off the majority of it now so that I have less to clean up later. This will make it easier. And the acrylic paint cleans up really nice. Oh my gosh, you did? How was your class? Did you already have your class, Heidi? With Cindy Alnock? If you did, tell me all about it. How was it? I'm so jealous. That sounds so, so cool. Okay. Whoop, whoop. I think I have a metallic paint. Hold on one second. It's just right here. I think. That's not paint, that's Gizzo. Oh, there it is. It's like gold. Okay. I have like a gold metallic bronze paint. She said it was so fun. She's just as nice in person as she is on her videos. That's so cool. I love that. Whoa. That kind of gooped right out of there, didn't it? Okay. So I'm going to use my same little bit here. I am going to go ahead and water it down. That was like probably way too much paint, but that's okay. I'll just try to mix it really well. And again, no clue if this is going to look good or not. It probably won't, knowing me, but we'll see. I'm going crazy with the paint. It looks cool. It gives it a definitely a different look. It actually kind of helps it look a little more sophisticated, if you will. I don't know if you can even really see it very much. The metallic looks really cool in person, but I don't know that it translates very well in the video. It looks really cool because it's shiny. I don't think you can really see it very well. But it's cool. It's so neat. I like that. Now I'm wondering if I should add a little bit of the gold onto one of my other ones. Like maybe this first one that I did, since I already took my picture of it, maybe I can just like modify it a little bit and add just a little bit of the gold, like not crazy huge splatters or anything, but now this is the one that I did before our live, not the one that we made. That's so cool. It looks really pretty. I don't think it probably translates very well in the video, but it looks really cool in person. Do I have my craft room done? Absolutely not. It is definitely not done. Whoa. All right, so again, don't know if you can see this. I think it adds a lot to it. It makes it look like more vintagey, sort of, if that's a thing. I don't know. Now my desk is like hugely dirty. Let's see what we can do about that. I don't think a craft room is ever done. Aren't you telling the truth? That is so, so true. But mine is particularly not done. Leading the class Say you missed an ear, you missed an ear. Later in class, she mentioned how much it bothered her when people do that in comments on YouTube. Oh my gosh. Yeah. People say a lot of crazy things to people. It kind of kills me. Sometimes I'm just like, wow. But you deal with it, I guess. When you put yourself out there, I guess, you know, it happens. But man, the embossing powder from this month, the night shift one, is that the one you're talking about? I'm like the messiest ever. This is bad. I can't create anything else on here. It's disgusting. It's so dirty. Oh yeah, the night shift? Sure. Yeah, we can do another one. I hope all these like tiny little bits of metallic goop come off. Oh yeah, there we go. Mine looks like an atomic bomb blew up. Oh my gosh. Exactly, Heidi. Yes, you're like, I've been working on this for however long, and she does insane coloring and stuff. So, like, hers is even way more on a high, like on a way higher level than mine. But yeah, like you spend so much time on it, and people are like, "Oh, you did your shadowing backwards," or like the cheese. Remember that that Heffy Doodle card that I made one time, and I did all that masking for like a million years, and some of the comments were like, you shaded your cheese holes backwards or something. I'm like, okay, well. Hey, Lisa. Oh my gosh, priorities. You had to have internet so you could come hang out with us. That's awesome. Okay, so just to recap so far, to show you where we're at. So we've got this little guy here, which we just added some metallic sparkle to. Then we've got this one with the Simon Hurley Create Stargazer stencil, and then this one. Look at all these galaxies. They're so cool. I think that this is like the coolest color combination ever for galaxies. This is my new favorite. I'm obsessed. I really, really like it. They're so pretty. Okay, so now Luisana says, do the same background and the stencil, but use it with the Brutus Monroe embossing ink and the cool embossing powder from this month. Okay, so let's get these out of the way and let them keep drying, because some of them are still quite wet with the paint. I went a little crazy with the paint, but it's worth it. All right, let's get another piece of cardstock. And, oh, thanks, Belinda. Yeah, the night shift. That's what I'm going to go with. Okay. So let's do, I actually kind of liked doing the pink first. Before I was doing the blue first and then going back in with the pink. But I kind of liked doing the pink first this time. So I'm going to do that same thing again. And there's really no rhyme or reason to where I'm putting the ink. I'm just sort of like putting it on wherever I feel like it. Nothing specific, nothing fancy. Whatever the mood tells me to do, that's what I'm doing. Cool. All right. Then we're going to go in with the weathered wood. So the colors we're using for anybody that joined after the fact. So we're using Tattered Rose, Weathered Wood, and Black Soot. Those are the only colors that are getting used for these backgrounds, which I think is pretty neat, if I do say so myself. I just kind of picked colors that I thought might look nice, and I think it turned out really cool. I definitely wanted more of a soft look as opposed to my normal colors, which tend to be like whenever I do a galaxy background, generally it tends to be like way more vibrant and purples and bright greens and pink and stuff like that. So I wanted to do something a little different. Ooh, Tracy, totally. Check and see if you have them. I would love, 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 love to see you guys making some backgrounds. Tag me if you guys have Instagram, whatever. Tag me on social media. I love seeing what you guys are making. I really, really do. I'm not just saying that. It feels so cool, like, to know, like, oh yeah, I did something in a video and like someone else was inspired to create as a result. Even if it's not like remotely similar, or yours turns out completely different, or you only take like one part of what we did, I still love seeing it so much. So I always encourage you guys to share, share, share. I have so many things on my agenda, you guys. So I have all these things that I want to go to, and obviously money is the problem because our whole house is like under renovations, and we just moved, bought a house, and everything's kind of crazy right now. So I'm not sure that I'll be able to make anything work, but I'm trying to plan to go to Corinne Wiskman's event that she's hosting with Mary Polanco, called On the Make. And it is a crafty event. This time it's going to be in North Carolina. The last time it was in Maryland, because that's close to where they both live. But yeah, so I'm trying to save for that. It's like $100 for the ticket, but it's for like 6 hours of crafting, and there's like goodie bags, and obviously you get to hang out with crafty friends. Look how dirty my hand is, you guys. You get to hang out with crafty friends and do all kinds of stuff like that. So it's not too far from me, only like maybe 3 hours or so. So I'm trying to save for that. So it's like $100 for that. I really, really want to go to Simon's event in October at Ranger. Yes, Belinda, she's doing great. Yes, I've chatted with her. She's doing awesome. She's definitely feeling tired, but she's doing really well. I absolutely love Corinne, for those of you guys who don't know. We were like meant to be friends. She actually, whenever I post something about me being like close to a milestone on YouTube or something, she always comments and is like, I was one of your first 100 subscribers. Like, I've been with you since the beginning. Which is so funny because I really had no idea. And I had to go back and find, because she was like, I commented on one of your first ever videos, like when it came out. And I was like, no, you didn't. Stop. And she did. I had to go back and find it. Like, she actually did. She commented on one of my first ever videos. And it was like years ago, and I had no idea. And then I ended up was following her, and I loved all her cards, and it was just so crazy. And then she was like, oh, I've been following you forever. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, right. But she really did. She really had been. It was so crazy. It's so neat. But it just goes to show you never know who's watching. Never, ever know. All right, I'm going to turn on the heat tool. I'm going to try to dry this background as best as I can, because if we're going to be doing some heat embossing, it's going to be trouble because it's probably going to stick to the entire background. So here we go. Okay, well, I don't know how much luck we're going to have, but we're going to try it and see what happens. All right, let's use our powder bag. I'm going to try to kind of flatten this out a bit. And actually, I am going to grab, do I know where it is though? Oh, I'm probably like staring right at it. I was gonna grab my station so that I could try to magnet down the surface. Oh, it's like right around here somewhere. I know it is. I'm probably looking like right at it. Okay, I see it. Hold on one sec. Here we go. Okay, so we've got the station. That way I can put the magnet down with the stencil and all of that. Hey, Louisana, welcome back. All right, let me find, because I do need to find the night shift. Oh, here it is. Spoke too soon. All right, there's the night shift. I've got a coffee filter. I want to try to get everything ready as best as I can. Okay, cool. So let's treat it with the anti-static first. I'm going to go a little crazy because it's so wet. I mean, you know, we used a lot of ink. So it's going to look pretty dusty for a good little while, but hopefully we'll be able to clean it back up. We'll see what happens. Okay. There we go. Okay. I'm trying to push this down as flat as I can. It's a little bit bowed, so I will probably have a little bit of trouble getting it to stay completely flat, but hopefully it won't be too bad. Okay, so what we're gonna do, I think probably the easiest way will be with the embossing dauber. Dauber, I never know which way to pronounce it. It says dabber, but I'm not sure if it's, I don't know. Anyway, here we go. All right, so I'm just gonna do some tap a little bit because I want it to be a little more crisp with the embossing powder than I cared about like with the paint. With the paint kind of going with the distress look is okay, but with embossing powder I do kind of want to make sure it's a little bit more crisp. So I'm just going to be like kind of pushing it down as I'm working on it. But even so, we probably won't get perfect results, and that's okay. I'm trying to be better about accepting imperfection. I'm such a perfectionist, and that makes it really hard, especially if you have deadlines and things that, you know, you need to get things done, and it's just, it gets to be a lot. It gets to be a lot when you're so worried about trying to make everything perfect. So I'm trying to do better about that. The other thing is, so I like this embossing dabber because it gets into the little areas really well. And if you can just squeeze it a little bit, and a little bit more will come to the top if it's not quite wet enough. I didn't know that at first. And now that I know that, it's working a lot better. What I used to do, I used to like swirl it like this, and that does get like faster coverage. However, it tears up the top of the dauber. So if you have the time, I would recommend just dabbing it like that, because it does tear up the top. Now you can buy replacements for those, but oh my gosh, yes, Louisana, change that quality, girl. Change it, change it, change it. Because it looks awful when you only have it. Oh no, some of them are like really blobby. Okay, so I definitely did use too much dabbing. I dabbed too much, but it's all right. It'll be okay. Again, trying to accept imperfection. Whatever. Whatever. Yeah, but it's under like video quality or whatever. Something like that. Settings, and then here, I should actually probably shake this up first. I tend to shake them up. I don't know if you guys do or not. I like to shake it because sometimes I feel like that when it's like a shifter or one that has glitter or something like that, I definitely feel like sometimes the stuff separates a little bit. So it's nice to be able to kind of shake it up and make sure everything is like evenly distributed. But yeah, so these are not perfect. That's okay. I'm surprised though that it pretty well just stuck to, oh my God, look how blobby they are. Luisana, that's so funny because I was actually thinking that myself. Every time I was saying it, I was like, oh, it's like that little dab, you know, that, it's not a dance, but whatever move that maybe it is a dance. I don't know. I'm obviously not hip anymore. I turned 30 and that was it. Like I fell off the cool kid. I don't keep up with the lingo anymore. I don't ever know what's going on. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put these magnets. Actually, I can't do that because I would need to put my heat resistant thingamajiggy down and I don't feel like doing that. So instead of that, what I'm gonna do is move my station out of the way and then grab my heat tool again. Here we go. So you'll notice that it is extremely purple up in here. That's okay. Where it doesn't actually emboss all of that. It's just like the shimmery stuff from the powder, but it'll rub off. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and turn on my heat tool. Let's go. All right, moment of truth. Now, it does look really blobby, so unfortunately there's that. Like I said, I used too much of the embossing ink, so maybe I shouldn't have gone with the dabber, I don't know. Or maybe I shouldn't have kept squeezing it. But also because it was warped from me heating it, there was also, you know, issues with that. But overall, I mean, even though it's blobby, you can still tell what it is. And like, I mean, it doesn't bother me that much, but you can see I'm just using a Swiffer cloth to buff off all of that like shimmery purple junk. That way it's not coming off constantly. Ooh, that would look really cool with the mic drop embossing powder. I don't have that one, but it looks so pretty. All right, look at it. So when you turn it, obviously it's like shiny purple. It's pretty neat. Now, obviously, like I said, it's blobby, but we can deal with that. Just for giggles, I think I'm actually going to add the white splatters as well. Just because I'm going to be totally extra. You know, why not? So I'm going to spray that with the water. That's just white acrylic paint. I actually think I'm going to use the paintbrush instead of the splatter brush this time. Yeah, I think the white splatter adds a lot. It makes it look so much more magical. I don't know what it is, but it really does. Ooh, look how pretty. It's so pretty. I just think that's so cool. I love it. So cute. So cute. I really like that. I think that's super cool. Oh, yes. Lisa, that's awesome. Yeah, you totally don't have to have this stencil. So I made two that didn't use a stencil at all, and I think I love these ones the best. I think they're so cool. It's just so awesome. Oh yeah, it takes away from the blobs. I agree. It makes it a little less obvious that I totally messed up. And I will always take that. I'm always a fan of minimizing my mistakes. I probably have like white splatters all over my clothes and who knows what, but it's the price we pay for being crafters, right? But yeah, anyhow, so I think, I don't know, I think I think this might be my favorite kind of galaxy background that I've ever done. These colors are just so cool. So now we have 4. This one's not really dry, but that's okay. The rest of them are dry. And they're all very different, but I think they're all so super cool. Like, how cool are those? I think this one's my favorite. This one that we made first today in our video. I think that one's my favorite. But they're all really, really cool. I can't wait to use these for something. I don't know what I'm going to use them for yet. Maybe I'll use them for his birthday party. Actually, you know what? What I could do... I was just thinking what I could do, and it kind of kills me to even think about this. So I don't want to use my favorite background, but what I could do is use them. Hold on one second. Which one do you guys want to use? The straight one or the curvy one? And you guys tell me which one you like better, and we'll go with that, and we'll just create some little tags. Well, I mean, I'm just going to cut them. I'm not going to do anything fancy, but then I can use them for like stuff for his party, maybe like little gift bags or whatever. If you guys have a preference, let me know. Space can be blobby. Yes. I can't decide. I like them both. So I'm going to let you guys choose if someone has a preference. If nobody has a preference, then I'll move on. And I guess I'll just have to pick one. But you guys know I'm not very good at picking things. I struggle with decision making. The straight one. Okay, B answered first and she says the straight one, so the straight one it is. So the cool thing about this punch is actually that it is a punch and an eyelet setter. So that's cool. All right, so what I like to do is just turn it upside down. Wrong side. Wrong side. Would help if I actually used the correct thing. All right, let's see. How am I going to get the most out of this? Not that way. I guess just I have to do it this way. Oh well. I'll try to leave a little bit on the top so that maybe I can use the strips for something. I don't really know. But I'll get at least 2. Whoa. Okay. So there's our first one. Like, look how cute that is as a tag. How cute. I wonder if I can get one. I can. All right, let's see. Maybe I can do 2 side by side. I don't know if I can get 3 out of it, but I'm going to try. It might be 2. Just, I think it's just barely long enough. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Oh Lord. Bad form. Did it cut? I think it did. Sometimes I have really bad luck with punches, you guys. Now I can't get it out. Just my luck. Oh, it didn't cut all the way. Oh, I hate it when that happens. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that's so irritating. How am I going to fix this? All right, maybe if I can just pop it up. See, it happens to all of us. If you guys have struggles with your card making, it happens to everyone. I'm looking for something that I can use to like pull this out of here with. Okay, here we go. Because I could just trim the outside. That's fine. I can just trim it as long as I can get the paper out and all that. Totally fine. Okay, there we go. I don't know. I think it was because I didn't have it quite close enough to that, like it wasn't overlapping quite enough, and so it ripped, but that's okay. All right, so scissors, which are stuck to my, Lord have mercy, my creative corners. I do all the time, yes. I'm not alone. Yeah, so I'm just going to trim off the edge here and call it good. I'll probably just use my paper trimmer and, whoops, trim off the little bottom bit there, because no one's going to notice if it's like the tiniest little sliver smaller than the rest of them. No one's going to notice. So let me grab that and just trim off the little bit of the bottom that's kind of messed up. Perfect. Like, these are the cutest little tags. I love them. Like, seriously, those are so cute. They're like perfect. I love them. So then, actually, oh, you know what would be so cute? We could use You're Out of This World. You're Out of This World. Like, I can just stamp it a couple times. All right, let's try this. What I'm going to try is I'm just going to stamp it a few times on a piece of black cardstock, and then I'll cut them apart and use them as individual strips. And then these would be really super cute tags for the party favors. I don't know what the party favors are going to be, but whenever I decide that, then I will have really cute tags for them. Hey, Tiffany, how's it going? We are galaxying everything. Galaxy all the things. Currently, oops, wrong way. So we've made a few backgrounds, and I'm working on getting prepared for Kieran's 5th birthday party, which he has requested a space theme, outer space, all the things. And so I am trying to come up with some cute little ideas for his party, which is not going to be until like August 4th or something, or August 3rd, I think. But you can't start too early. So yeah, I'm excited. Wow, that's like crazy. Probably a little extra there. Maybe not quite so much. Okay, I'm going to use the Watermark ink by Spectrum Noir for this one. I've got my sentiment. Actually, I'm wondering if I put it up like this, then I can keep shifting it and I can maybe stamp it a couple times. I'm going to see what happens. I'm still connected, right, you guys? Like, you guys can still see me, right? We've been having some trouble with the internet in my neck of the woods, so I'm a little paranoid that suddenly I'm going to lose connection and no one's going to be here anymore. So last night I went to use my YR18. It was completely dried out. No. Oh my gosh, Heidi, that's awful. Okay, good. Oh, hi, Cindy. Okay, good. I'm glad you guys can see me. That's awesome. All right, so since we're just doing 3, I'm just going to stamp it 3 times, right? Oh, we're connected in a deep level. I love you, Luisana. You make my day. All of you guys do. Look, I'm still finding that tonic masking fluid, goopy stuff. It looks kind of like boogers, but I keep finding it everywhere. All right, so I'm going to use white. I'm going to try to just use up the rest of this little one because I've got this giant container of the Brutus Monroe embossing powder in Alabaster, but I've got my little jar. It has a little bit left, but I was starting to run low, so I wanted to get the giant one so I wouldn't have to worry about running out anytime soon. And here we are. I've got a couple little stragglers that I want to get off, some like little fuzzy bits it looks like. Gosh, yeah, there's like little, I think it might be like stuff inside my embossing powder because it's a little old. Like I've been using it for a while now, and I think over, you know, the time and time again of like dumping it out and pouring stuff back in and dumping it out and pouring it in. Um, Heidi, of course it was her. Who else would it be? But yeah, so I think that my poor little embossing powder has collected things. It's collected some gunk, but that's okay. It's all right. All right, so what we're gonna do is go ahead and heat emboss this. I can tell already that it's going to be a little splotchy, and that's okay. Because I didn't stamp it all and like it was just kind of arbitrary where I moved it up and down, I'm not gonna worry too much about like trying to stamp it again and all that. All right, heat tool's going on. But what I'll do is I'll go over it with a white gel pen, I think, or a paint pen maybe, and fill in some of those splotchy spots so that it looks a little bit better, because this looks a little junky. Yeah, these aren't very well embossed. My embossing powder is dirty. Ah! I knocked over my heat tool. That's not good. Keep the hot thing off the table. Okay, let's go ahead and buff off the extra powders. Okay, and then let's find my paint pen. It's around here somewhere. That's a black paint pen. That won't do. I have a ton of black stuff all over the place over here. Oh, there it is. My desk is so bad, you guys. It's like buried in stuff. Ooh, look how good that looks. So I'm using this Dilutions paint pen. This is like my favorite little, I use it as a gel pen basically. But it's my favorite. Like, look how much better that looks. Well, I hope you can tell. It's kind of far away. But my embossing powder was splotchy, and I'm fixing it. That's so much better. But yeah, I really, really love this paint pen. I use it all the time for like making stars, adding like little gel pen details, accents to my like my little critters and stuff. I use it to kind of use it like a whiteout when I color outside the lines. I use this thing for like everything. It's amazing. I love it. It's really good. It's super opaque too, which I have a hard time because like a lot of times the gel pens, they say they're opaque and they're really not, or at least not to my standards. Alright, so I'm just touching up a couple of these just to make them look a little less splotchy. See, like I was missing the little dot over the eye. I think this really helps. And then it goes from looking like really splotchy and to looking pretty crisp, which is awesome if you can't line it back up to restamp it and you don't feel like stamping it again and doing the whole embossing thing again. I get kind of annoyed with that. If like it doesn't emboss the first time, I'm like, not gonna bother. But I think I tend to be kind of a lazy crafter. It depends on what it is. Sometimes I'm really lazy about stuff, and other times I put like way too much time into something really small. So it varies. Okay. That's all I care to really do for that right now. All right, so now I've got 3. Hopefully they're mostly dry. I'm going to kind of like wave it around a little bit. Hopefully they don't smear. That's all I'm really worried about. All right. Because I probably should have let the paint pen dry a little more, but it's whatever. Okay, so now I've got my You're Out of This World. What I'm going to do is trim off that edge and this edge, and I think I wanted you're out of this and world. Right? So then now I can take my cute little tags. You're out of this world. I think it looks so cute, all angled. Oh, that's adorable. All right, I think I'm going to pop them up on foam. And then what I'll probably do, because this background is a little bit dirty and gross, what I'll probably do, I'll end up printing out a backer or something. Like I'll print something that says, like on just a white piece of cardstock, I'll probably design like a little tag back that just, or like a little thing that just says like, thanks for making my party, whatever. I don't know what I'll say, but something, some space pun probably. Let's be real, I'm that mom. But yeah, I'll probably do some sort of like space pun or something, and or like, you know, Kieran's 5th birthday party. Thanks for making my party a blast. That's it. That's what I'm doing. Thanks for making my party a blast. Nailed it. So that's what I'm going to do. And then I'll just print that out. And then we'll have a super cute little tag with a backer, and I'll just glue it right on, and it'll be good to go. Oh, the only thing is, I did forget to punch the hole. I always forget what the best way to do this is. I guess you just line it up, like with the edges right there. It seems like a really big hole. Oh, I guess it's not that big. The actual punched hole is not that big. All right. Seriously? I know you're supposed to like lay it down like this, but I can't tell. Can you tell? How are you supposed to tell, like, oh, you're just supposed to shove it all the way in there? Is that right? Oh, well, that makes sense, I guess. Obviously, I don't use this very often. Ha! Now it has a hole. Okay. It also has an eyelet setter, which is right here. So you just put the little eyelet on it, and then it smushes it down for you, which I think is really cool. All right, so let's do out of first. Oh, you're out of this. All right, I'm gonna kind of do. All right, we'll do two. We'll do one that has them angled, and then we'll do another one that has them nice and straight, and then we'll compare and see which one we like best. So this one I'm gonna do straight. Oh my gosh, I think this is so cute. Am I just like totally off base here, or is this totally cute? I think this is so cute. And like, I mean, all things considered, like this is a really easy project, you know what I mean? Like this is not hard. Super cute. I love it. Okay, now we've got, I'm gonna slice off the other ones. You're out of this world. Okay. Now we've got our other two here. I might as well go ahead and punch the holes in these ones as well. Done. And done. Okay, cool. All right, so those are done. Let's go ahead and chop off the little edges here. Here. Out of this world. Love it. I'm so excited about this. This is like 2 birds with 1 stone for me, you guys. I'm doing a live and I'm party planning. Hooray. Okay, cool. All right, so now I just need to pop them up on some foam and we'll be good. You guys, I also got, this is like totally craft nerd type thing, but I got a new label maker and I love it. It is one that actually connects to your smartphone. So it works with like my iPhone. I assume it works with Android. I'm not sure if they have an app for it, to be honest, but it works with my iPhone, and I just type in like what I want it to print, and then it uses the Bluetooth to send the message to the label printer, and it just pops it right out. It's so handy. And I've heard that you can use this label printer to print on ribbon. Louisana, it is Brother. It's a Brother P-Touch Bluetooth label maker. That's a lot of words. But yeah, it's really cool. It's like a really just like sleek white thing. It's really cool. Hi, Joyce. We are finishing up making some tags. So we created some galaxy backgrounds, and we have now made them into some tags. I'm starting to decorate or plan whatever for my son's 5th birthday party. He asked for an outer space theme for his party, so here we are. World, okay. Hey, Ree. All right, let's do this one wonky. So there will be a good variation. You guys can tell me which one you like best, and then I'll make most of them that way. So my goal is to like kind of try to keep track of everything that I make, and then do a post on do a post on all of his birthday decorations, so that you guys can see what it looks like, you know, all the party stuff that I end up making. I meant to do it last year and I didn't really document it very well. I took pictures like at the party, but I didn't really take any photos or document as I was making things. All right, what do you guys think? Which one do you like better? Oh my gosh, a rocket launching, that's so cool. That's so neat. I think these are both really cool. Like they're both, I mean, they're different, and one's like more whimsical, one is more like, I don't know, I like them both. So maybe I'll just do like half and half. Louisana says the straight one. Heidi likes the crooked one. What am I gonna do with you guys? Oh my gosh, what am I gonna do with y'all? You're no help at all. Oh, hi, Diane. I didn't even know you were here. One reminds me of Star Wars, and the other one looks like it's stuff floating in space. Yes! Hi, Lisa. I think what I'll probably end up doing is just like a combination of both of them. So I'll just alternate them, I think. And I won't do them the same way every time either. I think that's so cute. Like, look how perfect the little galaxies look. They're so cute. I'm obsessed. I want to make galaxies out of everything now. All right, well, let's at least finish. We're going to go the whole shebang, I guess. I do have some eyelets, so I've got some big eyelets in here, I think. Ooh, now, do I want silver or do I want white? I think the white will make it pop. We'll see if it works first, and then we'll go that route. Okay, so literally all you have to do, pop it in there, just like that. That's gonna look so cute. And then you take the little punchy punch. I can never remember if you're supposed to do, like, which side is supposed to face up. All right, Ree, I'll do one silver one next. That didn't work, but I think that's the way you're supposed to do it. Maybe I'm just not very strong. Let's try this way. Like, I'm not strong enough for this, apparently. I don't want to, like, mess it up, but man, it's not really, maybe this one is too deep, because this one is pretty deep. Maybe it's just too deep. All right, let's try a silver one. Maybe but you know what? I do have an eyelet setter. Yeah, I think I used a coupon. Oh, I do have a crocodile. Yeah, hold on. See, I forget what tools I have. Okay. I guess I want whatever the biggest one is. 2, 4. You guys, I don't know how to use this, if I'm being honest. Like, what setting do I want it on? How am I supposed to know that? 1. Yes, Lisa, I actually do have one of those old-fashioned-y things. An eyelet setter. It's very loud is the only problem. Hold on one sec. So I have that with the little thingy. Hopefully I don't wake my kids up. If they're even asleep at this point. They might be, they might not be. Yeah, I'm not sure how to use this, so we're gonna go with this. Let's see. Woo! I guess this big, huge one? I'm not really sure. I usually only use this for making holes, not for setting stuff. So this is kind of new for me. This is really loud. Cover your ears, I'm sorry. I apologize in advance for how loud this is. Okay, that's fine. All right, so now it's on there. See, now we've got our cool white thing, and then when I put my other piece on, it will cover it right up. Super cute. Okay. Oh, it wasn't too loud? It's really loud here. Oh, Lisa, that's awesome. I love that thing. Yeah, it's the P-Touch Cube. Yep. It's really cool. All right, let's get some twine. And I'm thinking I'm going to use this stuff that has, see, it's got the gold flecks in it. Just like the, whatchamacallit there? You know, that thing. Yeah, they definitely are loud in person. That is a fact. It's like way loud. So now I'm going to put on, now I will have to, that's the wrong one. Now I will have to redo this once I put my my backer on, so I'm not going to go crazy like trying to make this perfect or whatever, but it'll basically just look like that, and then I'll have, I can tie it to the little bags of whatever, and there you go. Super cute. Yeah, definitely loud in person. Oh no, your stuff hasn't come, like your order? Oh, I would definitely email them. So just shoot an email to, I think it's info@brutusmonroe.com, or I think that's what it is. I think it's info@brutusmonroe.com. And then they should be able to help you out because they'll be able to check on it for you. Oh no, it'll come. Is it on the way at least? I hope it's on the way. Yeah, do them both ways. I think it's so cute. All right, let me do one silver one, and then you guys can see which one you like best. I'll just kind of mix and match. I think I like them both. Let's try it in this little thing again. I don't know which way you're supposed to put it in. Like if, I don't know if you're supposed to put the fancy side up. See, that's just like not really working very well. Oh, it took everything in me not to order all the stamps. Oh my gosh. It does take a lot of willpower. Okay, hold on. It's going to be loud for a second again. Possibly for some of you. Whoa, that was like really loud. That was way louder than the other one was. Sorry. Okay, I like them both. I think that's really cool. I'm just going to do like a general measurement. Punch that thing. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Tracy, you got 19. Lord have mercy. I got most of them too. I ended up getting, I didn't get the smiley face one. So like So Emotional, I think it's called. I didn't get that one, and I didn't get some of the ones that were like, oh gosh, what didn't I get? I didn't get, I don't think I got one about having a good day. Was it about having a good day? Like it's a good day to have a good day. I can't remember what it said because I don't have it, so I don't look at it all the time. But I got most of them, if we're being honest. Okay, cool. So now we've got a few examples. Now we've made some backgrounds. We've made some tags. This is a pretty productive stream. That's so cool. About $200. Oh no. Ugh. It gets pricey when you buy a lot of stamps. Oh, I love them. You guys, this is so cute. I'm obsessed. I'm like in love with his party theme. That's just that. That's the end. I love it. So stinking cute. Oh man. Oh, my stencil is still quite covered in embossing ink. Oh my gosh, totally. Yes, watch the replay because we made, we didn't make the one that I cut up just now, but we made all 3 of these during the live stream tonight. So this is the first one we made, then this one, and then this one. Yep, so we made all 3 of those. This one I already had made, and then I cut it down into the tags. I think it's so cute. Love it. Okay. Yay! It's gonna be a great party. I can't wait. I'm excited. So I'll probably keep making more space themed things with you guys over the next like few weeks and stuff. So I'll keep you updated with how things are going. But I think that is all I have for tonight. So for now, I'm going to say goodbye and I will see you guys again on Wednesday. I'll try to be better about my time. Today I was having some technical difficulties with getting started on the stream and getting my internet to work, so I do apologize for that. But if you guys are inspired to get anything that I'm working with, then, oops, I'm frozen. If you guys are inspired to get anything that I'm working with, just head down to the link below. I've got most of the supplies linked. I don't have the distress inks linked, but if you're interested in picking anything up, you can always click through some of those links below and then pick up the products that you're interested in. Oh my gosh, Heidi, I would have been, oof, I don't know what I'm going to do in December. I'm supposed to go there for the class, the coloring trip road challenge, or coloring, oh my gosh, coloring challenge road trip. And that's going to be at the MFT boutique, and I don't even know what I'm going to do. It's going to be so bad. But yeah, anyway, so that is what I have for tonight. I love you guys all so much. I will definitely see you guys again on Wednesday night. And until then, love you tons and bunches. Mwah. Oh, thanks, Tiffany.